Welcome to my blog. This is the blog about this Filipino. Me! I'm living to this little country called Denmark. So, hi guys. Today's vlog is kind of different because I'm here together with my husband, Jacob, and he is making a video to one of the politicians here in Denmark, and they actually making film. If you can see them, they are there. And we are here in ghetto. We are here in ghetto here in Denmark, and you know, Denmark is a safe place to live, but there's one thing place here in Denmark that is also not very good to live with when you live in a ghetto, because it's kind of dangerous when you're gonna live there, because there's a lot of things that happen there. Like for example, they burning car and they like have a gang. That's why, you know, Jacob and that politician, they making a video, but they are so far from that place. We cannot even go to that place because first maybe one thing will be happen. It's like there's someone gonna be mad, or we don't know what gonna happen. That's why, you know, when there's a politician, really a politician, a big politician, they have this have police or something. But since we don't have, so we're just so far from that place. So yeah. And then if you can see, I don't know if you can see that one, the car there, that's a police car. Because, you know, there's always driving around police on that area, because there's always unnecessary events or unnecessary chaos. That's why when I said to Jacob that I want to go with, and then I asked him, do you think it's okay to make video there, because I know what happened to that place. It's kind of dangerous to be there. That's why if we cannot even go to that place, that's why we are so far. See where they taking video to that place, where we are so far. We are in the so big field, that one, where we cannot even go on near to that place, because we don't want to risk our life. But he really need to take that video to that politician, so I hope they will soon finish, because I get nervous actually. So we're here back in the car. Jacob just finished film that politician, and Jacob said he gonna film on the area, and I said to Jacob, are you sure there's no one gonna shoot us there?
We don't hope so.
Oh shoot. Yeah, because, you know, they're really fighting to the police here in Denmark. They are the big problem here in Denmark. There's a yes, you know, that area, ghetto, that's the dangerous place here in Denmark. Like we cannot even go to that area near. That's why Jacob took a video. Oh, I don't want to use camera. Scared. I'm hiding my camera to the window. Be careful that no one gonna shoot us.
Ja. Nej, det er ikke mere end det.
using GoPro and I'm hiding my camera here in the sketches. Shit. And then I forgot to say something. It looked like they can hear me inside the car. Whew. Oh my god. So, can you tell about the ghetto, that one?
Get to that one.
Why that ghetto is dangerous place here in Denmark?
We have, I don't know, what is 878 ghettos in Denmark, and that one we have a huge problem with, because there's two families who have taken their internal fight with them from their home country here to Denmark, and they actually shooting on each other. They are putting fireworks into the shops. They are running after each other, big knives. They are really making life for the other people who live there terrible. So the one who own the apartments, they want to be able to kick them out, because in Danish law you cannot kick them out of the apartments. So they want to be able to kick them out of the apartments so they can get stop of it, so the other people who live there just can live there in peace. And that's what we made this little film about, that this politician says, okay, let's try to change the rules so they can kick them out. Then you can say, okay, would that solve the problem? I don't know. That will maybe move the problem, but if these two families moves away, then there's also other people that have a problem there, and so. But that's at least that will take away some of the problems. Maybe move it away, but then it's maybe easier to solve.
What is the two families to say?
And then this is all the worst problems they have down there is these two families who fighting with each other.
Big families, but only two families.
It's two families, but it's all by all that they're living. I don't know, but living 3,000, 2,000 people. I don't know, but there's around 70, 80 people who make all the trouble there. And we can see in many of the ghettos here in Denmark, the one who really make trouble is a small group of people.
But the impact they made is big.
Yeah, but then that's the like physical problem, threatening and violence, and so then we also have this huge problem with other kind of crimes, thieves and so. But burning cars, and so to try to get insurance and so. And we have a huge problem with people who don't have any work, and we have huge problems with social what do you call that you try to control, social control. That we have people who try to social control each other, so they make this, they cut off the area, and they want to control which cars coming in and out. They say to all the women that you need to have the scarf on. The women cannot be. We just had a case 2 days ago here that a Muslim woman who wants to get away from her violent man could not get I don't know if there was maybe another case where he was, I don't know, he was violent, but he wants to be divorced from this guy, and that the man will allow her to get a divorce. It's nothing that he gonna decide, because this is Danish law that says this. But this imam, this Muslim priest, he says that she's gonna pay 70,000 Danish crowns, and she's not allowed to act as she wants. She's gonna act in a specific way, else she's
She will be killed, eller hvad?
No. But she will not be allowed to see her kids, and so they force her to sign this contract, and that is not good. You need, it's fine, you have your church, it's fine, you can be married and you believe and so, but if you're gonna be divorced, then it's the Danish law who decide how you can be divorced.
Yeah, because they live here in Denmark, so they should.
Yeah. We cannot have social control. That is not okay.
You said you've been experienced to be there in ghetto with some politician, eh?
Oh, yeah, I've been there with politicians, and so fast come people shouting at us, and so I also try to go in where we made a new law for some years ago that we present into one of these ghettos, and I was out there and gonna film it, and when I'm gonna try to get out of the ghetto, all the police was gone, and there was only me and a few other photographers, and that was not an easy way to get out.
How do you get out, so?
We get shouted, we get pushed around a little, but there was, it's not more than that, right? We not get.
Or how if they shoot you?
I take it easy, but we have experienced photographers who have been out and been there, who have get smashed their equipment and get beaten up, and so
Shit.
yeah. And
The violence.
That you can also experience in other places in Denmark. There's not that, but there you have a specific area where you cannot come as when you are media. That is, and if you're a politician, if you are media, if you are police, if you are firemen, if you are healthcare people, you cannot come there. You get thrown stones at, you get shouted at, you get pushed around.
But here in Denmark, it's free to, but is that press, media press is...
free press, but...
Yeah, free press.
Yeah.
Because it's weird, I saw you hide your press card. And I feel like, is it much more safe when you have a press card than no press?
Not there. The press card make sure that when the police come, and so I'm allowed to photograph there where everybody else will be, to say, okay, everybody else gonna go away, then I'm still allowed to be there and to documentize what's happening. But if I go in that area, now we stand in the front of the area, but if we go in there, of course we can be lucky, there's not happening anything, but there is a big chance that there will go very fast, there will be very many people that will not like us, and to take that risk and into that situation, and you don't know how it will escalate, that's not worth it. It's not very long time since we have a politician down there. They're gonna say this politician is very critical to foreigners, especially actually to Muslims. He don't like Muslim belief, and but he was down there, and that ended up in a huge fight where we need to take him away very fast, and he is no doubt provoking but only in language, and that can never ever be okay to use violence. Even you get provoked extremely, but you can argumentize in a democracy through words. It can never be okay to use violence to get your message through. That is not okay. Threatening and violence is not okay.
Like we always said, you can be mad, you can be happy, you can do what you feel or say what you feel, but not violence.
Of course not. It's not okay to in a democracy to use violence.
In Philippines, it's so, even I know it's free press there, but there's a lot of press being killed there.
Yeah, and that's precisely the problem, right? Because if you can begin to control which stories come out, so the truth not coming out, because you can threatening your way through, then you not have a democracy anymore. Then you have an anarchy, right? So you can threatening journalists to not writing stories, or as you see in Philippines, or even you have examples where they get shut down, right? They get shot in the open street.
Yeah.
That you cannot have. And here, I do not know. I know a few journalists who actually have go into this area and make interviews, and so I know some of them is go very well, and I know some of them that get beaten up. So
if I'm oppressed, I will not risk my life. Yes, maybe I will take a very good video. After that, I will be died.
I will not risk my life, but I will do a lot to try to tell these stories. But I also want to tell them right. I want to tell the truth.
That's the media work should be.
Yeah, you see, my work is a little bit. It's not 100% media work, because it's also we have an agenda, right, from this politician. We have certain meetings, so therefore he also have an agenda. But of course, so mine is a little between two chairs. Right?
Thank you for interview my husband, Jakob Kiamga. We are home. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.